Cowboy up, guys, because you are in Bandera, Texas, Cowboy Capital of the world. Population? About 1,000. What they don't have in size, they make up for in fun.
Come see us in Bandera, Texas.
It's the kind of town where cowboys are still king. The original trailhead for the Great Western Drive.
And we're also the trick and roping capital of Texas.
Wow.
Yeah.
And where after a long day at the ranch, hungry locals head over to 1856 Tavern for a cold drink and a hot meal. But you might be surprised at what's on the menu. Imported Norwegian salmon, served on a bed of sautéed spinach with rice pilaf.
Where do you want this, chef?
Right here. Thank you very much. New York strip ready for table 6.
Prime steaks like this inch-thick New York strip, dripping with parsley butter, partnered with an au gratin potato and tender asparagus.
I feel a little dusty and dirty and roll in here and get a whiskey and then roll into some other things. Yeah.
Well, there's some pretty good things on the menu.
Oh, yeah. Very good, very good. Best in town, I think, actually.
Don't worry if you've been riding the range. They've got a tavern burger, too. Sure to fill you up with fresh-cut fries piled high. Plus, hot, cheesy, made-from-scratch pizza, loaded with fresh mozzarella and Italian sausage. And a smoky tri-tip sandwich, smothered in melted provolone cheese that'll satisfy any hungry cowpoke. The owner, a fourth-generation restaurateur who left the big city for a simpler country life. So you guys decided it was time to leave the hustle and bustle of Houston and head to the Texas hills, right?
That's exactly correct. We sure did. We found Bandera. Actually, my mom and dad found it first, and we followed them out here. Decided it was a great place to raise our 3 boys.
The name 1856 came from the year Bandera was founded, but the cuisine is something new.
Here we decided to fill a niche that wasn't here in Bandera. So here we have a full bar, which we don't in either of our other locations.
You'll find unexpected flavors, starting with their amazing appetizers.
We take beautiful asparagus, we par blanch them, fry them in a breadcrumb, and top them with a jumbo lump crab meat in garlic butter. It's fantastic.
I'm going in with a fork on one side and a finger on the other. Is that all right?
I like it.
Okay, there's a crab meat. Anything with crab. Oh man, I could make a meal out of that.
No kidding, a lot of people do. Isn't it awesome? I'm gonna get a bite too.
That is fantastic.
Crab cakes up, table 4.
And killer crab cakes too, served with a remoulade sauce over a bed of fresh greens. It's all crab, it looks like.
There's no breading in here. This is all crab.
Nice job. It's really good. And cowboys, we didn't forget about you. Here's a hearty hash you're gonna love.
We take a tri-tip, and akahushi, I should say.
Akahushi, yeah, one of my favorites.
We take an akahushi tri-tip, we take it to our barbecue restaurant at Sid's and smoke it for about 3 hours. We use that tri-tip with a diced potato, onions, bell peppers, and an awesome sauce, and then top it with a sunny side up or a fried egg.
Oh,
it's
wow.
to die for.
Tell me, what's it been like, the difference living in Bandera, the cowboy capital of the world, compared to the big city?
The biggest difference is the hustle and bustle. It's a little, you gotta slow down a little bit. You gotta make sure you look at everybody in the eye and say hi, because you know everybody, which is awesome.
So whether you're a cowboy all the time, oh man, or just for the day, there's always a delicious meal waiting for you in the cowboy capital of the world. Don't forget your boots when you go to Bandera. Okay, time to find out how to make that delicious Cajun barbecue shrimp that the cookhouse is famous for. And I'm with my expert, Chef Belinda, at H-E-B Cooking Connection, where we find all kinds of great delicious things quick and easy we can do at home.
That's right, Tanji. Quick and easy is the way to make the compound butter that's famous at the cookhouse.
And that's the key to this dish.
Yes,
Okay.
is the butter. The other key is you're going to use shrimp that have their head on them because there's a lot of nice fat and flavor in the head.
Okay.
And you take the shells, when you peel the shrimp, you're going to toast them really nicely, put them in your molcajete or food processor and pulverize them. Then you're going to take 2 sticks of butter that are room temperature and soft, whip them up with your mixer, and then we're going to add in 1 jar of the Cookwell & Company barbecue shrimp mix. Quick, easy.
And the flavor in this is unbelievable. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay, go ahead on your hot skillet, put in your compound butter. Let that get nice and hot. Then we're going to go ahead and add in the shrimp and a little more garlic. Okay? The compound butter, again, it's the key to all the flavor in here. Toss it around a little bit, and you're going to go ahead and pour in some amber beer. Let this cook off and reduce. You can smell that great. The amber beer adds a lot of malty richness and caramel taste to this to give it that classic New Orleans taste of love. You're going to rotate, and the key to this is moving the pan around. You do not want to let the sauce sit. Also, go ahead and get some lemon juice for a little bit of acid. You can go ahead and put your lemon in there. It's going to give a nice brightness of flavor. And then to finish this off, you're going to go ahead and turn off your flame and add in some more of the compound butter and let this melt in and swirl around. This is your cookhouse at-home version of barbecued shrimp.
Wow, you nailed it. As always, that is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coming up next, this is good. How about the perfect Pinot Noir to go with that dish? My wine finds are coming up. But first, it's sushi, sashimi, and so much more.
I always say that's like a Japanese style pico de gallo.
Meet the spirited brother and sister behind one of Houston's Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B.